Hi there, Old and Surly here. Today we're taking a trip back to the year 2013 to enjoy this set that we see in front of us. This is set 75013, the Umbaran Mobile Heavy Cannon, or MHC. It contains 493 parts and retailed originally for $49.99. It was on shelves for almost exactly 2 years, came out in January of 2013, and stayed on shelves till approximately December of 2014. This set came with a total of 4 minifigures: the Padawan Ahsoka, a 2/12 clone trooper. However, this is not the one that came with the set. This set was known for having that very light yellow, or they called it a light orange, but honestly, anybody that looked at it would claim that it was a yellow mini trooper. So I did replace it with one of the modern ones because I think that way it'll fit better into my overall display. It also includes 2 Umbaran troopers, which are both in the vehicle already. And if we open this up, you can see they are the same for both the pilot and the gunner, so there is no difference in them. They both sit in roughly the same way. They just kind of go in there. There's no actual studs that they rest upon, and they have these 2-piece doors, which I think are very nice. They're very well articulated. Taking a look around overall, this thing has a lot of detail. It does have a lot of stickers, as you can see, so you do have to be careful if you are putting this thing together. But it's very sturdy. You can shake this thing around without any major issues. No pieces are going to fall off. It has some great points of articulation in each leg. It has a total of 3 joints, which really allow you to put this in a variety of different stances, and all of them have roughly a 90 to almost 120 degree articulation on these independent legs as well. So you can really make this look good on a mock if you happen to be doing an Umbaran fight scene or something along those lines. I do like that even though it does come with one of those larger Lego missiles, it does not take away from the overall display ability of the piece as a whole. It's very rare when you see those flick fire missiles on there that they don't stand out because they're usually in those bright colors. But I think the fact that this uses those subdued grays and blacks, not only does it give it playability, but it allows it to blend very well. So if you're displaying this piece, it's not an obnoxious yellow or green or red like some of those other ones that we see. The actual cannon is controlled from underneath with this small little handle, which I think is nice for play, for your younger folks that want to be able to swivel this thing around, so it doesn't actually ratchet or stay in any certain position. You can move this thing a full 360 degrees without any issue. It does have a little bit of articulation. There are 2 hinge pieces to allow you to actually lift this up and move it around a little bit, but we're not going to do that for this particular video. Looking in the back, here is the gunner's position, and it's almost identical to what we saw on the pilot. Again, this Umbaran is the exact same as the one we saw previously, has the 2 sections of pivot for its cockpit doors. Overall, though, I think this is a really fun and unique piece, and I almost wish they had done a full line of the Umbaran pieces just on their own, because they are so highly detailed. They are very great counterparts to a lot of the clone army pieces that we see out there. And I think they really should have expanded on this as much as possible, rather than just kind of going into the droid methodologies that they've been doing lately. I think this would have been a great way to continue to expand, and I hope they consider bringing these back in some way to continue to be part of the current sets that we're seeing now on the shelves, because this has been almost 10 plus years. It's time for them to take a look at this and see what they could do to improve from a part perspective and a build perspective, and really give this a refresh. Or if they were really smart, they could just put it out on the shelves as is, and I think this piece would fit quite nicely into anybody's display. So again, I think this is a great piece if you're able to pick it up right now in the secondary market. It averages between $95 used without box to up to around $140, $150 in box with all of the pieces. Most of these minifigures are actually 3 of the 4 are unique to this particular set, which does cause their values to be a little bit higher on the secondary market. But I don't think that they're overly expensive compared to some of the other ones that we've seen out there. You can get most of these for $20 or less for any of these particular characters that you're seeing on here. So again, a great piece. I hope you consider adding it to your collection. I know I'm very happy to have it added to mine. It's going to look great on the shelf. And if I ever do get around to finding more of these, I could definitely see myself doing an Umbaran mock sometime in the future. If you have any questions or would like to see additional pictures, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to answer any questions that you have. Again, thanks for watching. This is Old and Surly saying have a great day and keep building.